Hey guys, what's up? Just wanted to stop in and point out more draconian ass behavior from this old archaic ass system. More of it. So, look, they put sanctions on Russia, right? The leader of Russia does not give a single shit about some sanctions. He will never feel the impact of them sanctions. Now, if Putin cared about the people that he represents, then I mean, sure, he might feel bad, like, oh, look what they're doing to my people. But that's not how this works anymore. That's not how this works anymore. Hold on. When the leader of a state doesn't care about the people that they represent, sanctions don't do shit. Even when they do care, they still don't do shit. This is the old draconian system that maybe it used to work when people were more ethical and elected people based on what they would do for the country and how they would present themselves before the rest of the world. Yeah, you put sanctions on, it embarrasses the leader. They're trying to explain to people what's happening and whatnot. But that doesn't work anymore. That's not how the world is anymore. Putin don't give a shit about your sanctions. You did nothing. You did nothing. All you did was make some people who have nothing to do with this situation suffer. That's all you did. You created human suffering for no benefit. That's what sanctions do now. Listen, somebody sanctions America, right? Which is laughable. You think Joe Biden would give a shit? No. He's gonna he's gonna have the fucking media talking about it's Trump's fault. There's no accountability at all in America. Not just the leaders, but the people, which the leaders are a reflection of the people. I'm sure you get that. I heard someone say something about comparing Joe Biden to Justin Trudeau and what he did with the truckers, right? Which kind of called that. And I just had to say it. If that would have been Joe Biden would have did the same thing Justin Trudeau did, but he would have been laughing while doing it. Like, that old piece of shit doesn't care about nothing. Unless you bring up his son, because that seemed to make him pretty mad. Not the one that was literally smoking crack. The other one. But this is just more outdated behavior from an outdated system. It doesn't work anymore. These governments that we have don't work anymore. So back in the day, hundreds of years ago, right, when people needed horses to get from place to place, we needed the Pony Express, right? So people could communicate with each other, share information, share ideas, and grow. Now I'm literally making a video, and I'm going to upload it, and almost anyone in the world can see this video. We don't need the Pony Express. Back in the day, before everybody had camera phones and flip phones and whatnot, sorry, pause. So the things that you see the media doing today with picking sides, lying on the other side, spreading false information, and then having the audacity to say that someone else is lying, do you think that that's new? I often think about the way that things are now. And, for example, go pick up a new book of presidents, okay? And you can see that what's written in there about Donald Trump is what the media reported about Donald Trump, right? Although he was impeached none of those attempts were successful. But if you go look into the book of presidents, you'll see that it says he was impeached twice. That same exact thing is true for every president thus far, and will be as long as we let this bullshit keep going. They've always lied. They've always controlled the information and controlled the way that people think about things. Always. Always. That's what they do. So, back in the day, they needed people to gather information, intelligent people, we'll say, to gather information about different topics and subjects, and to get on something that could broadcast that image and that information to large groups of people across whatever space that it may be. Local news agencies, statewide news agencies, and national news agencies. Now everyone has a cell phone. You literally are allowed to record anything that is in public. If it's something that happens in private, you shouldn't be sharing it anyway. But if you can see it from public, you can record it. That's the law. We don't need one giant ass corporation that's national controlling 2 or 3 statewide media agencies and then pretending that they're in opposition with one another. One presents the left wing, one presents the right wing, and they don't like each other, but everybody collects their check from the same person. We don't need that shit anymore. That's got to go too. Sanctions, right? Sanctions don't do shit. It's more of the same. More of the same behavior that does nothing. I don't understand how people still believe the shit. I really don't. I really don't. Alright. Last thing. So with the Russia-Ukraine thing, here's what I know. I know that if there's 2 sides, the Russia, the Ukraine, right? When everyone jumps on one side, takes one side, everybody's on the Ukraine side, right? They've sanctioned Russia. They've prevented information about this in Russia from leaving Russia. And everyone in the media is talking down about Putin and saying this about Putin, and I'm not taking sides here, right? All I'm saying is when everyone jumps on one side and says we're with them and then prevents the other side from talking, you can almost bet anything that you want that they're the bad guys. When everybody in the news agencies jumps on the side of Ukraine and prevents information from leaving Russia, you can bet that Russia is the one that was victimized. Anytime you find yourself sharing an opinion with the state or the majority of the general population here, you can bet you're wrong. I just want to say it. So, take that for what it's worth. If they're all with Ukraine, Ukraine's wrong. It's that simple. It really is. It really is. Alright, that's it. I don't want any more of your time. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Peace out.